In Rocky IV, Ivan Drago gets cut, and Rocky goes in the corner and says, look, he's a man, he bleeds. The Blue Jays staggered the Dodgers, cut him a little bit. What do you think that means for game 2?
Flo, I hate to play one up, but I'm going to go to the original. Rocky 1, end of the first round. The trainer Duke says to Apollo Creed, he don't think it's a damn show. Exactly. He thinks it's a damn fight.
Yes, he does.
Last night, we realized this wasn't going to be a 4-game coronation. This is going to be a damn fight.
The Blue Jays demolished the Dodgers in Game 1 of the World Series. 11-4 was the score yesterday, giving Toronto a 1-0 lead as it tries to cap off a nice pair of games here at home to start the Fall Classic.
32 years between World Series games here in Toronto, but was it ever worth the wait? The Blue Jays with one of the biggest innings in World Series history last night in Game 1 to win the opener, and the fans have packed the Rogers Center again, hoping for more tonight here in Game 2.
Kevin Gausman, the ace of these Blue Jays in his 13th year in the major leagues, makes his World Series debut.
Yeah, he's waited a long time for this, and he's going to throw his fastball split combination the majority of the time, and he'll mix in a slider. And I'm intrigued about tonight's game to see, with all the matchups he's had against these players, and he's had a lot of them, does he go away from using a high percentage of splitters early and rely on that fastball? That will be what I'm looking for. Ohtani got him for a home run, but if you keep the ball away from Ohtani, you're going to get him out just about more times than not.
0-2 pitch. It's a fastball that was left over the plate, poked to the left field corner. Lucas is there. A lot of the play with that, but got away with it.
A deep drive, but there's one out.
Betts was 1 for 4 with a walk and a run scored last night. He does have hits in 3 straight games, hitting .289 this postseason, but a lot of that work was done in the wild card round against the Reds.
Down the right field line. Barger's over there. Plenty of room. 2 up and 2 down in the first. And it brings up Freddie Freeman. Here's a guy the Dodgers are trying to get going. 0 for 3 yesterday. Just 2 for 14 in this postseason. Only 1 run batted in. He drove himself in. A home run in Milwaukee. Half of the pitches in this inning coming to him. This is the 8th. Hooks it down the line. He went down to get a splitter and popped it into the corner for extra bases. Freddie Freeman with a 2-out double.
As Freddie Freeman wins the battle against Gausman, a 2-out stand-up double.
And a chance for Will Smith. Knocked in a run yesterday. 389 over a 5-game hitting streak. Up the middle, base hit center field, and the Dodgers with 2 out in the first inning get on the board. A double from Freeman, a single from Smith, and it's 1-0. Quickly off of the deck after they got beaten down in Game 1.
Good piece of hitting, slider away, and you go with it. Right up the middle. 2 quick outs and then a battled at bat by Freddie Freeman, just like that.
Dodgers on the board first. Best 2-out team in baseball during the regular season, flexing that muscle right here. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is second in the National League behind Paul Skeens with a 249 during the regular season, and after his complete game against the Brewers, 183 in the postseason.
Yeah, good luck trying to eliminate one of these pitches. They're all good, and the Blue Jays have never seen him, really. Only 2 players on their roster have faced him.
Well, quite a few things change based on if it's a righty or a lefty they're facing. One thing remains the same. That man there will lead things off. Left a fastball middle, and it was pounded. Springer turns the corner. Throw from Hernandez. Not in time. Leadoff double. Boy, a 2-strike pitch that was on a tee for Springer. Let's go. Says Nathan Lucas comes up to the plate. Tying run in scoring position. Flexes one. Shadow center. They're at it again. First and third, nobody out. They just don't let up.
They don't. They're confident. They play great at home. We've documented this all the way throughout.
2 more hits yesterday for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitting .522 over his last 6 games. 3 times as many extra base hits in these playoffs as he has strikeouts. You're not supposed to be able to be both things. The big bruising slugger and the guy that refuses to budge with 2 strikes. Curve gets him swinging. Just the 4th strikeout of the playoffs of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So you get foul ball after foul ball on the splitter and the sinker. And then you come in with a curveball, the first one of the night, and that was a dandy.
Alejandro Kirk 3 for 3 with a home run and a walk in Game 1. Here's a 2-1 pitch. to first and caught by Freeman on the fly. Both runners back to the bag. 2 out and a chance for Yamamoto to get out of this unscathed. Here's an interesting matchup coming here, John. Dalton Varsho, the best changeup and splitter hitter in baseball. Yamamoto's a strike away from getting out of this inning that was first and third, nobody out without a run. There it goes. It's a curve that falls in for strike 3. And Varsho, like a house by the side of the road, watches it. And the Jays watch a scoring opportunity in this first inning slip through their fingertips. Well, upside down first innings for these teams. Gausman retired the first 2 and then gave up a run. Yamamoto gave up 2 base runners before he got an out and got out of it. Well, he's retired the first 2 as he did in the first inning and got to squelch it before a 2-out rally here. Payoff from Gausman. He's down on a fastball, and there's that 1-2-3 inning.
Ernie Clement leads off for the Blue Jays.
Ernie Clement pops the first pitch that he sees. Straight up, straight down. Freddie Freeman dropped the ball.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
It was in front of the mound. Yamamoto was pointing to the sky. Will Smith, Max Muncy, Freddie Freeman, all 4 of them were right there, and nobody could make the catch.
No, just poorly played.
Now the Blue Jays have to take advantage of that. That is an absolute gift from the Dodgers.
Full count for Barger. Yamamoto gives him strike 3. 97 at the knees, down the middle.
Already 3 strikeouts for Yamamoto.
First pitch to Connor Falefa. Fly to center field. A routine fly ball. Andy Pajes has the read, and he makes the catch. So out number 2 on 1 pitch for Yamamoto. That sort of helps make up for the misplay earlier.
2 outs in the second inning. Andres Gimenez, the 9-hitter, but he knocked in another run yesterday. He's 3rd on the team in the postseason. Shot to short. Betts down to get it. To his feet and to first in time. Mookie Betts, what a transformation from right field to short. He helps his buddy over at first. Have this be one that he can move on from. That little misplay to begin the inning.
Can the Blue Jays, second time through, get to Yoshinobu Yamamoto?
George Springer got drilled by a first pitch fastball from Yamamoto. Been a painful last week or so for George Springer. Now he gets hit up by the hand. Well, Johnny, talk about how nice a 1-2-3 inning is to sprinkle in as a pitcher in the postseason. How about 3 innings and the leadoff man on all 3?
Nathan Lucas up. Lucas 1 for 1 with a single.
Lucas so tough with 2 strikes. Down this time on the high fastball. 4th K for Yamamoto. And now Vlad Jr. Struck him out the first time. Got 3 swings and misses. That matched the high for an entire game in this postseason for Guerrero. Drilled down the left field line towards the corner and off the wall. Hernandez plays the carom. Guns into second to hold him to a single. First and third for the Blue Jays with 1 out.
Hit so hard, Vladdy stays at first on a good play by Kike Hernandez. But for the second time in 3 innings, Blue Jays have first and third with less than 2 outs.
The Blue Jays are shouting for that baseball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has just passed John Olerud for the most hits in a single postseason in Blue Jays history. Another chance for the Blue Jays, and again it's on Kirk's plate. He was up in the same situation in the first inning, lined out. Yamamoto got out of that jam. Sends a high drive to center field that is plenty deep enough to tie up game 2. Here comes George Springer. It's 1-1. Alejandro Kirk gets it done. The Blue Jays have been leaning on Yamamoto from the start, and they finally break through.
Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, and Teoscar Hernandez will hit for the Dodgers against Kevin Gausman this inning. Just another ridiculously challenging inning presented by this Dodger lineup.
Well, if you make your pitches, you can get these guys out. Kevin Gausman is looking like he has command of all of his pitches so far in this ballgame.
He's retired the last 7 he's faced. Gausman in a good way, almost in autopilot. 2 out, space is empty, and he's ahead of his former teammate Teoscar Hernandez, 0-2. Called strike 3, splitter in the zone to freeze Hernandez and end the top of the 4th. Kevin Gausman has retired 10 straight, just recorded his 3rd strikeout, and he keeps it a 1-1 game. Kevin Gausman back on the hill. He's retired 10 straight, allowed only 2 base runners.
Back-to-back clean innings. He's gotten 6 outs on 13 pitches total.
But he'll face an old nemesis in Max Muncy here in the 5th. Swing and a miss, he got him. Gausman's cooking right now, his 4th strikeout. Got him on a splitter, 1 out in the top of the 5th. Number 7 hitter in the Dodger order, Enrique Hernandez is up.
The 1-2. right back there to strike him out. Back-to-back Ks to open the fifth.
When I said the height of the fastball is going to be the most important part of tonight between two pitchers, and then you see a pitch in that same area, and there's just no way. He has to hang that pitch for the hitter to have any chance, because now he's trying to protect two areas, the location and the movement.
Gausman's punched out 3 straight going back to the 4th inning, and with 2 outs in the 5th, he offers home to Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman hooks one in the air to right field. Barger's going back with room. Another 1-2-3 inning for Kevin Gausman, who's not given up a base runner since the first. After the first 1-2-3 inning for Yamamoto, it has been constant stress, right from a leadoff double from George Springer. There wasn't a runner in scoring position the entire game in the championship series when he went the distance against Milwaukee. Right from the start today, he's had that.
He has, and he's done a great job wiggling in and out of. He's throwing a lot of strikes.
23 pitches in that first inning. The Dodgers had to be fearing a repeat of last night when Snell had to throw 29, but just 10 pitches per inning since. Bounce back to him. Yamamoto's got it. Takes his time. Throws to first. And ends the inning. It's another 1-2-3 inning. Yamamoto's gotten his last 6 outs on 14 pitches.
Since giving up the 2 2-out hits in a run in the first, he has not allowed a base runner. He's retired 13 in a row and turned a very, very tough lineup into a pretty efficient 5 innings.
1 pitch, 1 out on a fastball. And now Ohtani.
Ohtani is still looking for that pitch middle in, and he's hit a fly ball to the left and a pop-up.
On the hands. Foul ground. Clement and Kirk. Ernie Clement to get Ohtani. And so here is Kevin Gausman at 5 2/3, which is where 4 of his 6 postseason starts with the Blue Jays have ended.
Well, nobody in the pen, and he's got a different look, and 15 straight batters will do that for your manager to not give a reason to even get anybody up. So an impressive outing, and he knew he was going to have to be great. And when you go up against another great hot pitcher, even though you're not facing him, you know you can't give up many runs.
Betts pops it up. Guerrero's over. He has room. Stumbling to his backside to finish off another 1-2-3 inning. Boy, have you ever seen somebody throw his gum with such attitude as Kevin Gausman does? Feeling himself. Tied up in game 2 on a pitcher's duel. Yamamoto for the Dodgers has retired 8 straight. Kevin Gausman double that. 16 in a row retired. Back to the Dodgers' first inning run. Grounds one up the middle. Ricochets to second. Tommy Edman from short center field throws him out. I don't know if that got a piece of Yamamoto or at least kicked off of the mound. Not a simple play. 1 gone in the 6th.
Looks like it got all mound.
Here's the man responsible for the Blue Jays' first run, Alejandro Kirk.
A curve gets him to wave and miss. Yoshinobu Yamamoto with his 5th strikeout of the game against this deadly Toronto offense. Blue Jays do not have a base runner since a 1-out single from Guerrero in the 3rd. Shallow center. Betts is there. 3 up, 3 down again. That's 11 in a row retired by Yamamoto. Your turn, Kevin Gausman. Kevin Gausman has finally broken through here in his 7th postseason start. First time he's pitched into the 7th inning. Who blinks first? Same question asked a different way. Who has that big swing? This has the kind of feel to it that it'd be one swing to decide it.
Okay, you're talking about 2 of the best teams from run scoring from the 6th inning on. Blue Jays were the best, and the Dodgers were 2nd.
The 3-2. High drive deep to left field. It's Smith with a big swing into the 2nd deck. He's given the Dodgers the lead in the 7th. His first extra base hit of the postseason couldn't have come at a better time for LA.
And one of the first pitch location mistakes for Gausman. You cannot miss middle in. Short arms, compact swing, loves that pitch inside, and he leaked his fastball for the first time in the wrong area.
Dodgers had not had a base runner since the 1st inning, then bang. Normally stoic Dodger catcher. Any bit of fire and emotion you've got hidden under there is going to come to the surface in October. Yamamoto, constant stress in the early innings, but 3 straight 1-2-3 innings, and finally some backing from his offense. Teams that out-homer their opponent in this postseason are 25-5. And the Dodgers are the first big fly of game 2. 2-1, 2 out, and Max Muncy.
On a 2-2. Muncy swings and pushes a high fly ball. Left field carrying back. Does it have enough? This ball is gone! Max Muncy sends one into the Blue Jay bullpen. the second blast of the 7th inning, and the